Hello. Today we are doing the F circle G composition of functions. Ooh, that's different. Yes, sir. So here we go. Composition of functions. What the heck is that? Composition. All right. Well, what we're doing today is different than what we did the other day. What we're doing is we're chaining two functions together. And the way it looks, well, here, let's start off. We've got x squared minus 4, and we've got x plus 4. Oops. There we go. So those are the two functions. Now, what we're doing when we do something, this is what it looks like. Remember, yesterday we had plus and minus, or times, or divide here. This circle means F follows G. And if you read it that way, F follows G, then you'll never make a mistake. Because if F follows G, that means G is first and F is second, right? F follows G. And so here I've got x plus 4. Here I've got x squared minus 4. So what are we going to do? We're going to put 5 into this machine. Well, 5 goes in here. 5 plus 4 is 9. So 9 drops out. But they're chained together so that whatever drops out of this machine falls directly into F. So 5 goes in here, but 9 goes in here, and then 81 minus 4, 77 is the answer. See? What are we doing? F follows G. Let's do it again just to make sure you understand. Okay? Let's put -2 in there. Now, so I'm going to have to take these all away, right? So -2 goes in, -2 plus 4. Well, that'd be +2, right? +2 squared, that would be 4 minus 4. 0 comes out. Holy smokes, right? Ha ha ha. Well, what if, now let's find the formula. What is F circle G? Let's plug in a letter. That way we'll find a formula. All right, we want to write the formula. So if W goes in, what's going to come out? W plus 4, right? W plus 4. And now W plus 4 has to fall right there. It goes right into the F machine. So I have W plus 4 squared minus 4. All right, that's what comes out. Now that's not what you write down because you have to work this out. So I have to say, well, W plus 4 times W plus 4 minus 4, right? That's what we're dealing with. So if I do FOIL, remember we did FOIL just the other day, FOIL, I get W squared plus 4W plus another 4W plus 16. Now that's all of this, right? And then minus 4. So that's going to be 12 at the end. That's going to be 8 in the middle. And W squared up front. So my equation is W squared plus 8W plus 12. Ta-da! That's the answer. Now then, lest you think, oh, this is so easy, I could do it with one eye closed, we have to do it the other way also. So let's try it the other way. And you say, what is the other way? What are you talking about? Well, instead of doing F circle G, whoops, what if it said do G circle F? Remember, the way you read this is G follows F. That means F is first and G is second. So it's the opposite of what we just did. So this is x plus 4. So if I put 5 in here, I'm going to get 25 minus 4. Well, that's 21, right? Boom. Oops. This is 21 right here, not over there. 21, and then 21 plus 4. Hey, that's 25. 25 is the answer to the question. When 5 goes in, 25 comes out. What if we did -2? Why not? Why not? So that's going to change that. That's going to change that. That's going to change that. So -2 goes in. -2 squared, negative times negative is +4. 4 minus 4, 0. 0 plus 4, 4 comes out. Look at that, right? Different than the last time. The last time we had 77 up here. No, sirree. Okay, now let's do the formula. G circle F of W. So that means I have to put W in here. That comes out W squared minus 4, and then that falls right into there, right? So I have W squared minus 4 plus 4. What's that? That's just W squared. Ta-da! Now remember, F circle G is not the same, because when we did F circle G, we got 8W, or excuse me, we got W squared plus 8W plus 12, right? F circle G is not the same as G circle F. So just so you know. Let's do it again, because this was parabolas and lines. So let's do something that's not a parabola and a line and see if we can come up with an answer, okay? What if we use a different letter? What if we say P of X is 2 divided by X squared? Remember, we know what that is. And Q of X is, let's try X plus 1. Okay. P circle Q. Let's do 5 just because we can, huh? Okay, remember that what we're doing when we're doing composition is we're plugging these guys in, chaining them together, and then they have to figure out what the answer is, right? So 5 goes in. Which one's on top? Do you know? P follows Q. That means Q's on top. So this is X plus 1. This is 2 divided by whatever falls out of there. So 5 goes in. 5 plus 1 is 6. And then 6 goes right here. 2 divided by 6 squared. So 2 divided by 36 is the answer that comes out. Woo-hoo. We can reduce that. That's 1 over 18. And if you really love decimals, I think that is 0.556, something like that. You don't have to. You can write decimals if you want. I like fractions so much better, so we're going to let it lie. How about P circle Q of -2? We'll just do it. Yes, we will. So -2. Negative 2 goes in here. Negative 2, that would be negative 1, wouldn't it? Negative 2 plus 1, negative 1. Negative 1 goes into the x. It has to go in here. So 2 divided by negative 1 squared. Well, negative times negative is positive 1. 2 divided by 1? Hey, that's 2. So what's the formula? That's really what we want to know. P circle Q of W. Let's figure out what is the formula. So I'm going to put W in here. W plus 1 comes out and falls in here. 2 divided by W plus 1 squared. Oh my goodness. 2 divided by W plus 1 squared. Now we just got finished doing this. What's the domain? The domain is everything except negative 1. Remember? My picture looks like this. I can't, where's a good place to draw that picture? There's the asymptote. There's my 2 lines. Everything except that. If I want to know the range, we could find the range as well. So the domain is all the numbers up to negative 1, and then all the numbers after negative 1, right? What's the range? Just to keep us in memory, no negative values, it's only positive values, right? 0 to infinity. Ta-da. Well, just like before, if you do it one way, you have to do it the other way. So we're going to do, instead of P circle Q, we're going to do Q circle P and see what happens. Okay? Still have to find the domain and range. We will do that. Okay. Q circle P. Now remember that which one's on top? Q follows P, so P's on top and Q's on the bottom. So P is 2 divided by whatever drops in, and Q is add 1 to that answer, right? So let's put 5 in there. 5 goes in. 2 divided by 25 comes out. 2 divided by 25 plus 1. 2 over 25 plus 1. Well, this is 1 is 25 25s. Plus 2 more would be 27 25s. And if you want to write a decimal, you can. I don't know why anybody would want to. Fractions are so much better. How about Q circle P of negative 2? I plug negative 2 in there, so I get 2 squared, right? Negative times negative is positive 4. 2 divided by 4. Ooh, that's 1/2. 1/2. 1/2 plus 3. I mean, where am I getting my numbers? 1/2 plus 1. So 1/2 plus 1 comes out. Hey, that's, remember 1 is 2 over 2. So 2 over 2 plus 1 over 2 would be 3 over 2. 1/2. That's that. So we're not done till we find the formula. What's the formula, says you? Wow. You just plug in a letter. So I'm going to plug in W. So when W goes in, 2 divided by W squared comes out. And remember, it has to fall directly into there, right? So that would be 2 divided by W squared plus 1. Yahoo! That's the answer. 2 divided by W squared plus 1. Now we know what this means. Remember, this means that I'm not adding anything underneath, right? So that means that I'm not sliding it sideways at all. But this guy means I'm moving it up 1. So my picture looks like this, just like we got through doing, what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago? So what's the domain? Every number except 0. And what's the range? All the numbers bigger than 1. There we go. We did it. Hoorah. All right, so that's today's assignment. And we're done.